Get your non-Sprite, preferably your water, because we're trying to be healthy for once, because I threw up yesterday after I had like 5 things of Sprite. So water, and get your stuffed animals, because today is a very eventful story time. So I know a lot of people, also I'm sorry if you have background noise, I'm just honestly too afraid to close the door. I know YouTubers usually have story times where they're like, someone broke into my house. Well, I don't think anyone did, but it was still scary. So I'm not saying someone broke into my house. I'm saying this was genuinely terrifying. That's literally all I'm saying. And I thought there was an intruder. That's my story. That's literally my story time. But there is a few like unexplained questions. So that weirds me out. And that's why I'm like terrified to like go in different rooms by myself. So like this is like a big step. So let's just begin this story time with all that background knowledge that you needed. So this happened today. My dad decided to go golfing, and you know, my dad will go golfing, and then my mom will come home, and then me and my mom will go out to dinner, you know. So I am at home alone. So I was sitting in my mom's room, because my mom's room is the only room that you can like, besides the living room. I don't like the living room because my living room has a bunch of doors and windows like people could look in through. So I like to go in my mom's room because I can just have the door open, and there will be I can see when the garage opens and like if there's someone at the door, you know. So that's why I like to stay in that room. So I was in that room and I was watching YouTube, like a normal casual person does when they're home alone. So I was doing that, and I'm not even kidding, I have separation anxiety. So me staying home alone, I've been doing it lately, it scares me. It doesn't scare me as much as it used to. I used to literally cry and beg my parents not to go anywhere because I had that bad of separation anxiety, but it's getting better. So I can stay home alone, but I can't do it at night. So like if anyone ever said, you have to stay at home alone at night, I'd be like, no, never. So yeah, and I can't be like left alone somewhere that I don't know where it is. I can't be like, if my mom's like, I have to run in the store, I'm like, no, you can't do it. Like, I have to come with. Like, it's like stupid things like that. And it used to be like, I could never stay home alone. So I was staying home alone, sitting in my mom's room, watching YouTube. And, the Little, the cat, you know, y'all know Little, we know her and we love her. Instagram video I put up of her. Adorable. So we were both sitting in my mom's room and she was sleeping and I was watching my YouTube. And then we had the door open because once again I told you I like to see when something happens, when like if there is, this is when I'm gonna need my stuffed animal, when there is something, you know. And I'm not even kidding, Little got up. I got up because I'm like, T, what was that noise? It was the clicking of a door. Now, how do I know that? Because I know what the clicking of a door sounds like. I even tried it. It was the exact noise I heard. Like, I will input noise sound of what I heard. Because I'm not kidding, this was exactly what I heard. So that scared me. And my mom always used to tell me what would happen if you were home alone and someone broke in. So, I knew, even though it's crazy, I had to get up, get out of the hallway. That was literally what people were telling me to do too. So I got up, went through my mom's little hallway thing that she has, looked out, there was nobody there. I didn't check the doors to see if they were locked. I should have, but I was too scared. So I got back into the room and I locked the door. So me and Little, I know I'm taking this so serious, but I was genuinely scared at the time, so I have to. Little went back to sleep at this time. And I decided, since I didn't see anybody, I couldn't call 911. So I called my mom, and I said I heard something. And she was like, yeah, sure you did. And she was like, can you just stay on the phone with me or whatever? And then she's like, well, I have to like get out of work or whatever, and yada yada yada. I was like, okay. So I texted my friend and I said, is anybody like, can people talk to me because I'm like scared or whatever. I told them, I explained my thing. there's a kid whose parent is literally a cop, so he gave me some advice. They told me to go out with a weapon. My mom has a baseball bat that I used to play with in softball, so I took that. It's a metal baseball bat, believe me. And I took it out, and I was basically patrolling the house, sending... One hand has my phone to send them videos in case I get murdered and I can show them that I have evidence, because I'm smart. And the other hand, I had my metal baseball bat. So I went around the whole house. I didn't see anything. The only room I did not go in was my dad's. My friend told me this. I don't know why. I just skipped over it completely, and I shouldn't have. But she said, check if anything's different in the house. Like, check if anything's moved. I should have done that because something was moved in the house. And you're never gonna believe what it is. And I have a picture of where it was before we even touched it. When my mother got home and we were talking, and she's like, what's this? We'll get onto that later. I need to sip my water. Okay, so, I'm texting my friends. They're telling me what to do. I'm doing everything they say. So I literally, at one point I texted them, I could probably put in the text, like, I said, I have the phone for 911, I have the cat, I have the door locked, or whatever. Input that. And I was literally texting them, I was like, I'm going crazy, like, I'm literally hearing things. And my friend's like, if you hear, like, footsteps or whatever, like, you need to call 911, or, like, and my mom even said if you hear people talking, like, call 911. But, like, I didn't know that anyone was out there, so I didn't, like, want to call 911, so I was like, at worst, I call my mom. Like, but if I hear somebody, oh, heck yeah, I'm calling 911. My mom was like, maybe it's your dad who just came back from golf and you forgot something. I was like, at this time, it had been, like, a solid hour, so if he had forgotten something, he was already out golfing. He wasn't gonna come back, so I knew that. And then people were telling me, it's probably your air conditioning, and my mom was like, it's probably just, I can't remember what she said. It was probably just this, or, like, it's probably the TV, because I had the TV on in the background. Another perk of having separation anxiety, I like to feel like people are home, so I had the TV on while people aren't home. So then my mom finally came home. We ended up calling for, like, a solid 30 minutes, literally just being silent the whole entire time, just, like, sometimes being like, hey, how was your day, and, like, whatever, because, like, that made me feel better. And then we got home, like, I was home the whole time. My mom got home, and we're, like, looking around, we're talking, we're looking around the house. She's, like, she does that thing where she, like, screams. She's like, if anybody's up there. Because I didn't check my dad's room. So then we're sitting and we're, like, talking in the kitchen. Like, my mom got Wendy's, and she wasn't hungry, so she, like, put it in the refrigerator. And she was like, what's that? Dude, I look on the counter right next to me. There was a knife pulled out. Bro, I have the picture, and I'm scared. Like, there's nobody in my house, like, we're sure of that, because, like, we looked around, we didn't see anything. But, like, what? So, like, that's, like, my main unexplained question. Like, what? Why was there a knife? And, like, who put it there? And, like, what if I didn't have, like, the baseball bat? Or, like, what if, like, you know, like, what if? It's just crazy. But I don't know. I'm alive. And we didn't see anybody, so I'm not saying there was a burglar. I'm saying I have some questions about what happened in my house when I was home alone. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll probably have a super clickbaited title, and I'm really sorry, but like, subscribe to the bell. See you in the next one.